gm or call us 611-1666. Paradise TV, reflecting Gambia.
Alanga nyo kala mutabang social media to alalla jero nala mirar nya tala anintel na Facebook page to PTV Gambia na Instagram PTV Gambia Twitter PTV Gambia and YouTube alsen na app fanang download nole Google Play Store and Apple Store PTV Gambia la fam felendo.
Good evening, viewers. You're watching us live from Paradise TV. It's a Dance Yard show that comes your way every Saturday from 10 to 11 p.m. 100% entertainment. I'm going to play a first video, and my first video is going to tell you exactly who we have in the building. And I'm not going to introduce him, but the video is going to introduce him, you know. So we're going to go with that first video, and then we'll be right back.
You know it right, trouble the real done. Experience one to chatty, trouble one to chatty. La moja male karandi jang, wale kadafi. Moja male asare nyeje, burukan kalafi. Barimbaye duwa jamale ke, fasi lakati. Me balom me falom, me bulu. Initalon mentalon, what a baby balloon. Mose majang, yeah, mose majang. But I am better, more benadanya. Ita tangan tata, more benata. But in Satiba, more bena kiddy bade. What a balan bade. In Satiba, more bena kiddy bade. What a balan bade. Delay, muntale, didn't kill him, Maju. Funny batata, and I ain't telling it, but I love you, and I pray for you. Rest in peace. Delay, muntale, didn't kill him, Maju. Mama delay. What if all bambulo, I didn't kill him, Maju. Sunny fool, bambulo, I didn't kill him, Maju. Mama delay. Delay.
Welcome back after that short music break from T Smalls. That's my favorite song from the album, and I mean, he's in the building right here. Without wasting my time, I'm just gonna allow him to introduce himself. A Gambian legend, you know, breezing abroad, but right now he's in the country. He arrived yesterday at the airport. T Smalls in the building in Katato, you know, you're live on Paradise TV. Dancer Yarcho for the first time. This is not the first time I'm having you, but it's the first time I'm having him on my TV show. But we have a series of interviews, you know. You're welcome to the show.
Thank you so much, bro. I'm happy to be here. I miss home, like you said, you know. It's been a while since, but I'm happy to be here and I'm happy to be alive, and thanks so much for having me. You know the name, Katato.
Katato. How did it feel being back home again?
Whoa, so blessed to be home. I feel like I never left. You know. Yesterday we had a welcome back from the airport. And the love was just amazing. I want to say big up to every fan that stepped in at the airport, you know, waste their time and their energy. I appreciate everything. I was so happy and overwhelmed to see that, what I did in Gambia, in Gambian music, you know, still, you know, people appreciate it and they love it too. So
what impressed you the most about the welcome?
I mean, the people, just how far the airport is. The people coming all the way, and plus not only coming, but they have people who printed shots for themselves. You know, I saw people print posters. You know, it's overwhelming, because then this is all what we were fighting for people to accept the music and accept the musicians. You know? And I've seen that. I've seen that love yesterday. So people came all the way from Gunjur, Sanyang, you know. So I was, wow, that's just the magic thing, to be honest.
I know you're tired, because since you arrived yesterday, you've been busy, you've been with people. Today you have series of interviews and some shows you did with G-Fal and all that. You know. You're looking very tired, I know you are tired.
I'm telling
but
you.
this is your last interview for the day.
Yes.
Tell us, take us through your journey yesterday from...
the airport.
Yeah. Oh, from the country you came from?
Yes. Actually, I'm living in the countryside in Austria. Okay. So it's like, this is like almost 2 hours away. So I came to Vienna on Friday, and slept in Vienna, and then took a plane to Brussels, then to Gambia. So it was a long journey.
Okay. Like how many hours?
It was like all in total, all in total 8 hours, 9 hours, let's say. Okay. Yeah.
What have you been up to in Ulster? What have you been doing? Music, work, and take us through.
Yes, this is really hard, because a lot of people will say when artists go to Europe, then you know you don't hear from them. You know, but thank God, I've been going to Europe before. I stayed this long, this time. So it's like I have a band in Europe who is always playing with me. I have studios, a lot of studios that I can record. I know artists, and definitely I have promoters who can also book me. But because of the corona, that was a little bit limited. So I have my own studio at home.
In your house?
Yes, in my house.
Who records you?
Myself.
Okay.
Yeah, I do most of my works myself.
Okay.
So it's like I have to work. First of all, you have to fix your papers to be okay to work and to be in the system, which I did immediately I was there, because I'm married now. Okay. So it's like...
Mine is not my bachelor, like Master Phone.
So it's like fixing that.
Okay.
Fixing that takes a lot of time, energy, and everything. And then I have to go to school to understand the language. And then second, I have a family, I have a son, and I have to work like 8 hours, because Corona didn't allow me to tour, like I said. So it was really not an easy task to handle. At the same time, I have to connect here, a whole lot of things.
How do you manage all of this?
Yeah, good question. I think it's a lot of dedication, and I believe in music, and I believe, like I always say, I'm a Girian, you know. Even there was no music, I'm still gonna sing. So that passion, that love for it, and the fact that I love Gambian music, you know, we've been here, we've proved this. I think everybody should believe it now, because over the years we've been doing the same thing. This is the same thing that we've been doing. So that, for that love, that energy, you know, that spirit, that's the reason why I have to stay doing what I was doing to stay connected to the Gambia. Everything that I do there, then the Gambia can know about it.
We're going to come back to that Jelly Dingo. You're going to tell us some of the renowned people in your family who are griots, you know. But before then, I want to stop watch this video. That is yesterday when we arrived at the airport to welcome T-Smalls, you know. So we're going to go with the video. After the video, we'll be right back.
At the airport, Martin, November 6th. Yo. Martin. Martin. I tell you. No nyali lam pare ba nyali la boy. Respect man boy. Ñing kay moy lolu te yalla ti small ka ben lolu rek. Kay diare. Martin ay dialo nyali. Lam ko de. Mat la ko de. Martin no. Na na full force. Pare ba nyali boy. No, ay dialo nyali ñing kay nga diare na ta. Ba di lo be mo no ma sister dialo nyali. Stadium ko no churu ko de. Akana fo mo ko. Martin. Mbete wa touch. Martin, you know. Yeah man, that's the crowd, you know. Yeah, do pare le ko de. Idea. Live at the Independence Stadium. You can see the crowd waiting for the arrival of T-Smalls. You know what I mean? Señal, para el record. Paradise TV. So I will expect them. This one's relaxing by some after that. So I put in a welcome can get Cody. Canabur. Cody Mar. Mundanga. Abuko. I welcome Cody. Mad. Señal, la para el Cody. Mundanga. I told this small stuff answer Cody. I put in a welcome full time Cody. So great. Ina fa pare na ko di ka sama fosse na Gambia ya fa ba diara ma jeba tela ko di ko na te da marak no la cimento ni ko be bujela ma tengino ci pe ñi ma do fa la jangino do fa ba tarol ta kan waiting for T-Smalls ma tengino bro naka la nak yangi ba yangi prepare pour T-Smalls watch ha
gis nga lol di nga wajal ni
ma teng
def lu reuy dara la bu graw préparer ko lu reuy lu nice
baro
di ko 15 years gën you know
ma tengino
préparer ko lu yéme
kon tay yoon bi dina toj da
mo da la té
ma tengino mi bro naka la nak dub ganga do ma tin naka la nak préparation bi naka la
préparation bi mom suñ ko naré wa xolal de fi la ñoo fan
fi la ñu fanane
nga gaay soran ni bi may geng bi
ma geng bi
yow am nga naka la so bi mom ñu ko fully prepared lu mo fulé
ma
teng 6 bi la ñoo xaar because bi warm up la
ma ti mo bla ma ti
gëna graw yow nga naka la ñoo koy wajal bu baax yalla yalla
ma ngi ci ne mo tam ngi ci backside mi ngi smile na wa bul daw nga nice bul daw nak mu fa demé def sa rasta ya nga ba nice lo daw ha ma war ta daw ha ñu ñëwal caméra bi waaye ñu ñëwal caméra bay wa ñëw ci ñi meen bo na ngeen def na naka la nak da ngay prepare ha 100 welcome T-Smalls ha ma tengi na naka la wa fan la nak wa Kanifing ma ting estate crew mad do naka la naka preparation mi nak ci kaw ha e gapa T-Smalls watch ha
gaba mu ñew
naka la nak all day all night ha respect large ma the face, you know. The airport is somewhere in a corner. We're live at the airport, as you can see. You can see the security forces, and you can also see the crowd right now. Yes. My journalist is here, you know what I mean? No, nakam nak.
Fine, thank you.
Yang fine. My cool man.
Naka job, yang ko.
Naka preparation man. Yatim nyong portero T-Smalls. Through bi ak bad media.
The point.
The point, ah.
Yes.
Okay, dengan nyong pour interview and pour welcome T-Smalls. Okay. Naka ngisi crowd nak.
No, it's good, definitely.
Are you impressed?
Yeah, I'm very much impressed.
May prepare lunch ni nak.
For sure.
Ada ngateo.
Yes, 100%.
Okay, man. Thank you so much. You know?
Okay.
That's the crowd. We live at the Independence Stadium. The turnout is definitely good. All of the people around here. Let me go around. QQ. Nadio.
tell them, you know.
But even life.
November 6th.
Could it?
Nothing can call it, you know. Yeah, right now we are at the airport, you know.
So you come about you teach me about the pride, you know?
Just know about my artist. Artist to artist, you know, in case you never know, you know. It's a Gambian thing, yo. You see, love, you know. Bamba all, you know. So, yo, that is November 6th.
Mad thing. Christian, you're the movie. You're the couple things, huh? But a guy fly, boy, you kiss boy. Yeah, man. Christian, you're there. Mad thing. Live, you know, Independence Stadium.
Welcome back after that break. That was the welcoming of T Smalls yesterday when we arrived at the airport. I'm going to play you another part, but we're going to have a small chat with T Smalls. T Smalls, what's your mission in Gambia this time around?
But I live here, man. Don't ask me like
Yeah. I know, you've been away for a while. People are saying T Smalls is Australian based, it's foreign based. So you're back again.
I don't know how to put it, but I stayed longer this time.
Okay, this time you're going to stay longer?
Yes, because I have a child.
Okay.
My wife gave birth to a big bouncing baby boy.
In Australia, right?
Yeah, so normally that should give me a reason to be able to stay and let my child know me as a father, you know. So at the same time, Corona came. So that was the situation. But like for over 8 years, Smalls has been going to Europe and coming back, and I never stayed. So for me, yeah, this was the reason. I have a genuine reason to stay this time. So that was why. But now I'm going to be like this again. So they're going to be seeing me here and see, like before I'm here, from 3 months I'm in Europe and I'm back again always. So that's going to happen. But along the way, I have a child, and that he deserves my time at that very moment. Because Europe is like, yeah, you need to be there for a kid at some point. You know?
Let's talk about your albums. How many albums have you released altogether?
Whoa. Little bit hard and tricky, yeah. But yeah, maybe I should start calling their names, then I will remember.
Let's go.
You know, I started with the God's Will. That's an album.
Can you remember how many tracks you have in the album?
It was 21 tracks. Okay. Yeah, God's Will.
That was the first one, right?
Yes, and then we have the Prince's Trouble. We have Dinbena. We have Sembo album, and Triumphant is coming though. That's the second one for this event. And I have like 2 EPs, international EPs, volume 1 and volume 2. And I have like another EP, Afro Paradise. I have Motivation mixtape with the BK. So it's like all together, if it's on CDs, let's say it's about 10 projects or more.
So it's like most of your albums, you have more than 10 tracks, 20 tracks.
Yeah.
Like most of the artists will be making like 8 tracks, 7 tracks, but T Smalls come up with like 20 tracks, 15, 18 tracks and above.
Yeah.
That's something great. Which of this album is your favorite album?
I love Sembo because Sembo, that's why I want a lot of people to listen to it, because Sembo, this is the time, like all the situations that you were asking, me staying in Europe, there is a lot of situations that happened, or it put me to a lot of conditions whereby I was really inspired to talk about it, you know. So, and my fans who were connected to my music, they understand this. When they listen to the songs, they relate to it easily. So Sembo definitely did it for me. I did a lot of writing on Sembo because I talked about personal things that happened to me myself, and of course things that happened in society, my experience in Europe and all of that, you know.
And why did you give it that name, Sembo?
Yes, good question. I've been in the industry for a very long time, you know, and a lot of people will wish that T Smalls is not here anymore, you know, or they will think at this time we might not hear the name T Smalls. You know, so that alone is power, you know, that's alone is powerful, because a lot of people along the way, you know, somehow, some way, they're not consistent like T Smalls is consistent. So the whole consistency thing is Sembo, and the fact that all of these people who wish that you get lost in the industry, or you should have a breakdown along the way and you don't continue anymore. Like, I mean, like, people always take it like that. Like when you go to Europe, they think you are dead in Gambia. You know, things like
Yeah,
that.
this happens.
So for me, that's not the case. I still got fans. I still got love in the street. My music is still played on the radio. So all of that is because I am also doing the job to get that in return. So that's powerful, you know. And the fact that Gambia know me for that long time to now, all of that is powerful. So that's the reason why I gave
And the
them
album
Symbol.
itself is powerful, Symbol.
Yes,
20
that's what
tracks on
solid
the album.
tracks. If you listen to the songs, if you listen to the text, if you listen to the lyrics, then you know a lot of power has been put there. So that's the whole concept. And like the Mandinkas will say, symbol like a boy. You know what I mean? So all of that, you know, all of that is happening.
You must have a favorite song in the album, the Symbol album.
Sembo itself, you know. I love Sembo. I love Kanala. I know you love Kanala.
That's my favorite song, and it's just the video I played, the first video I played.
I love Kanala, and I love Nikuya. I love Everyday Hello.
I love Fambondi also.
Fambondi. Wow, you see, we can go Kintamba, you know, we can keep going until here. You know, the video you played just now.
That's my best song.
Yeah,
and you know what
And
happened?
still we have dance songs in it, like Diriyanke, like Jongama, you know, like Kaya. You know, we have happy songs that are for the clubs also. So.
The Teller was the last song I listened to in the album.
And
when I look at the title, I was not interested to listen to the album.
But when you saw the video,
but immediately when it seems like somebody said listen to this song. But the moment I listened to it, I said, damn, I have been missing all this while. And then somebody was asking me, Diriyanke and Jongama, they all mean the same thing. So
slight difference, if you can say. Actually, that's not even what matters in this album for having Diriyanke and Jongama. So
the content might be
different. Yes, exactly. We have a different text content on Diriyanke representing the woman in a different way, and Jongama we represent it. And if you look at it, this difference now is the two languages. So we are Gambians. We speak Wolof, we speak Mandinka, we speak Fula. So for me, I am like okay to do it that way to get attention from both ethnic groups as well, and at the same time, you know, represent the mother woman on the
Katato is back, you know what I mean? I just played the first video when the fans were entering the stadium and the management team of T-Smalls, you know.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
I'm going to play you the video right here, you know, when T-Smalls was coming from the airport down to the fans, you know. So let's go with the video and then we'll be right back. Dan Chayat Show. Welcome back. After that amazing video, you can see how big, how massive it was. This month, how do you feel seeing all these people, coming to welcome you?
Wow. Fabulous, I'm telling you, man. I was super happy and excited. I believe in Gambianism, man. Even next wall, I want to be a Gambian again. I believe in Gambianism, and when people show me love, then it motivates me. It also makes me realize that everything that I'm doing, there is a lot of people who love and support it, And for that being the case, I'm never going to stop. This is what we're going to do, man. Katato for life.
Were you expecting all these people when you were coming?
Nah, to be honest, nah. I know we were supposed to have a welcome back, like a carnival, but I was not expecting that huge crowd. To be honest, I saw people on the big gala-galas, people sitting on it, and they have the time to go around Westfield from the airport to Laman, get inside. So it was crazy, man. And yeah, it's just the love we have for each other as Gambians, and we should keep embracing that,
And you want to thank all the fans, who came from Sanyang, different locations,
different locations. I'm telling you, I want to say big thank you to you guys, Aliati Nandele, T-Smalls, Jering Jeff, Alabaraka Bagi, thank you so much. Okay.
Artist might be Tamara, a musical bullet, but T-Smalls, Samahani Cabino, you active, you musical club, a more drop, Money inspire. Any for the money at Arizona Benita Mata, a musical bulla.
Yes, to Bablu easy, to Bablu system all BJ me alonko. Ni more follow like but Koleadol color, not always, but at least better like Koleadol. Okay, number one is like Kaito, ita cooking all and Niman Kaito.
Fair legend.
Yeah, first Kaito legend, pre funk some move no fun.
And Ufanaka time mortal.
To Ufanaka time mortale. Ni lata mutalti me alonko ye banaka say. Then wo abakela problem already. First kudol ke fang pre Kaito soto. Dol yalong so wo problem bad. So inte my case is different. Now for Yamin Tata Europe over 8 years in Katankana, many cities, many places. So Gulamon company from after. But na advantage momenti futural Janinka stage. So I was married, so Kabin Futata documents were okay to be able to go anywhere, because then now you have to document. But that's not enough. Near document also next is face doku. Face doing the system of course near document also they doing the system but then you need to work on certain things. E-card trouble jana Melba to the world they will know, E-card trouble jana a lot of things may along that will make you to be able to do things as a human being in here, So will be a time later. So will be fixed, proper. Then you can look again. So until I was lucky, this part was cleared out because I'm married and I have a kid there. So motivation side owning. Nga fe nya men come nde meta nyung ko kono le mo jama fa yalla nako meta nyung ko kono and all these years nene man ko kana man kenyete meti small so ta ke yalla naka yalla musical
it be from categorized na interment sin ko ñaari la old school middle school new school ali man ko new school wolti but old school to middle school fo ba fa ñaari school.
Thank you for saying that. Mba conversation on you complete like why I got difficult artist do but thank you for this question. Like now stop funka I segregate. You know what I mean? Like new thing, old school thing.
Middle thing.
Let's stop doing that. What I attended yellow industry ka problem sort of because I come to go batch.
Okay.
Ni nyel na ta wol ta ba. Wol fa. Ni ndo hari wol fa. So aba male nte nak ndekanga jata maybe wala te ne hani say I got a lot of fans so me along until a career man a lot of fun but still they regard you as a legend because you've been there since it elba do yari ke la mighty small la feki ba de mo jama inspire and still man trabla ke bagina ke in different places of the world so definitely you will be a big motivation to them so for that being the case ndeta stop la because of that man if you understand so all of that segregation all in that near more differentiate about new generation music is music ngamira man nyanta ka focus men to nurture your talent well isaje you can belong to any generation if your music is good it doesn't matter how old or young or what generation it is of course there was music here before us and then del nyanta ka wala fangana respect because world it's like batin really ite buriadi nyina nyimfana buriadi dol nyimfana buriadi dol so that's the way I say it we just have to do what we have to do and not consider it as is this generation or is that generation because remember music bit okay correct nga support understand
okay, we'll come back to your family because jali family la kono we all know that can you tell us some of the people me anko recommend about family ko ne ka giriot play
Aliu Susu nyimfanga muka play but I got choral dada. This is my grandfather. He's like I got so much love for my grandfather. He's
American choral.
Ningo from Buffalo, ningo amunkara ni Buffalo mantonya because ndeka bring ndi male ka choral na prunga ta salibu. But like man concentrate I come back for one or two reasons because I was on the streets every time but at least ngalo na konka kumbendol play no level ala ko basic one because ni buluta jelo kunda face all no so
any other instrument try apart from the kora?
Yes, I play the guitar.
Okay.
I play the guitar. At least
Can you find any band rehearse in Austria called Band J? We see it on Facebook. Tell us about that band.
This is called Rastatronics band. Actually, I have a youth. Me alang called Namutir Star Youth. Big up Star Youth. Ngambira nyumba Facebook la. Anybody who is in Austria, make sure you big him up for me or maybe a Baji can.
They watch you.
Yes. I have this youth at a But I'm a Linz and about damming is about 45 minutes, So I link and then we linked up and I have a project called Melto, True that I go but kuruke ite nyum cool no boy bano bijan me along kufuna ya long you can link up with them. Even though nga bano shuttle me along by Sweden me along ningal sa plane but because of corona iba jam farina. And of course I need to be doing things whilst I'm there. So I tell a link to this band and then near at a Nata Gambia farm. So after Bano you call and then we linked up and then we start doing things, So we have a lot of things that are planned, but as time goes on, I'm gonna say that as
I met Star, you know Gambia right now,
Yes, he's an artist actually.
I know him.
He's an artist, So he links me with this and Bano for Nata Modu for Usman. Usman I take a drum or play percussion, I found a Nata more better body, So it feels like Yellow brother introduced to these guys, so it was easy and Bano for a name plate at one time like boom, the connection get bigger and bigger and bigger, So yeah man, at least I can say I have this now and that's a big thing for you to have a band to play with in Europe.
And what is the feedback you can mention about your album and about your music?
It was crazy. November 6th film the Europe
It's all over.
Yes, Muka Finti back. Like I said, I have to walk, I have to remember moving for whilst it's not easy for a lot of artists to connect to so But time to time, me am book thing because Corona la situation we make out booking Jama Soto. So I will say big up to Tough, DJ Tough. I tell he's one person me along Kakalaf come busy in the always because I don't know that's how it is here. So I tell you, every now and then I some call I have in your company and need a time so if you wanna come we will be happy to have you. So I will go there and do it and yeah, it is like this with the situation, but I have to just do it that way. But
okay, I think it's impressive, you know, Tismol, your music is playing all over the radio stations, your video clips are playing on TVs, you know, and the Kunung Final Arrival was well coordinated. Somebody will be wondering, like, who is the team behind? The man team will be but Tismol Chroma, you know, they are making sure everything happen, they are making sure they are coordinating, everything have to go intact.
I'm gonna say I refurnished my team in a way because Ninga for right now more mainly long Ibamirala is the same team for Nangmele Alanko they used to do things for T-Smalls. But life is like that. Ala situation or done and then everybody is moving on and doing their thing. So I have faith and I am an artist, but I also understand ko nini mol mel nyantar la ko kon albe nyanta katari which is the music because I'm a musician so the whole team the intentions were not the same at that time. You know, of course I am not saying this out of bad intention, but I mean it good. Mobe fanang for your friends to your life kono for your kudol ke lafta menkela, you know. So this was a little bit hard for me because Idality already, you know, but regardless, I refurnished it, so I built another team, you know, I built a new team. And then this is the team that was behind it. And I am going to say thank you to yourself for being part of it and advising the team and Niekli time, you know, Yananang, you know. So I'm going to say big up to my team, you know, the big boss himself. He's a couple of someone that now with your master for, you know, like I swear that. Yeah, you know, Aladdin, you know, Crystal Njai, Energy God.
No, Mr.
I say, you know, I don't, fabulous, maybe, Ninga for Funko, new team lom for but mistake lally because these are people
who were there before,
like 15 years back,
supporting playing your music and doing things for you.
For Baso Santosu, play you know, these are the same people. So maybe maybe there is a situation will be on the
and that will take me back to that track, you know. Nga solo play nga blal funding nga solo play blal flop. When I had that part I laugh.
Fumble.
Yeah, exactly.
Nga CD liwa fi bago kono jan.
I love that part.
Nando ko la school fee li jo jan ne. Ko solo para solo flop dale. Pero Martin nante amburi jan ne.
Martin.
Kabri o tatin longa motosa. Nyal ko chuk kuno ve santo. Nga flying fire da botan. Keo bado ya rembar motan no. Hey, nko Timo tasta mo be fanko, but Timo sembo be mfelem fanko. Build another one for my blood brothers. You know what I mean? I already say it. So it's like sembo album wala dianya because most of the things melkatanga wala for you know. So if you even want to know the whole story, because ni more situation should I'm not the type member that internet auto ngata safero ki nyi ken na bam ngi attack no mbetele attack. It a from middle attack like over sonka over doing but then ningo bang I have no negative vibe again because then more comfortable. In fact ni ajam be attack la fang tin ndeka fitile so ndela fitio mo jama confuse that with nakamfa you know. Yeah, so it's like that, you know. But one love to everybody, Mel BJ. You know, I still got love for these people because these are my people, these are my brothers. You know, in a parent role, they know me like I know them like that. You know, I will go to their house and so it's like the whole stop that. But family, yeah, when it stop like because
let's come back to this. Yes,
that's
right.
That's true.
The way things are done there and the way things are done here is quite different.
Yes, to be honest, since the beginning, they lucky talent to Junifor. You know, near the musical la make there's one thing that I don't joke with production wise. You know, no song soul they will be properly done. You know, because then when they are properly done, they can be played in any platform in the world.
Definitely.
You know, so war is one of my biggest experience because not time of follow ninga na songs dol some melalong ko ngeda dajan of course teach more from the level at that time. So ni played la dol to if ang kala nako I remember at a sound check la na sound will be at a speaker killing.
Oh, seriously?
Yes.
Was that in Oslo?
No, that was in Holland.
Okay.
You know,
so you might understand me.
You might understand. So means musical ka really there is
yeah, the production in
that
this
level letter. Me along ko nyenta ka wakala ni pro dunia be you have to play no platform jamal, you know. So war is one of my biggest experience, you know. And of course live wise come nga fa nyame tamo juno nying yati nan telephone I know how to handle myself as an artist me along ka ba me no lan you know ita fa no because number one social media nying iba use no la nyame you know we and all of that will be experience long through tamo and meeting different people you know and the choice of sound you know, because Antuloba more Jamal Letal more different in the world. So then I have a position where to fit in. You know, so it will be a lot of experience and personally from life from in general. You know, the Nikajelako, yeah, Kudol Bijang is a blessing for us. Kudol Bijana, Del Marloke was an infinitely was at the Dumbin and Jamakela Lulu Bankola Fonanti, you know. So I am having the opportunity to see both worlds.
Yeah,
you see how it is here, and then you see how it is there, you know. So we'll be allotted to, you know, give thanks.
And your collab in this new album, Sembo?
Sembo a collab full of
in Jama.
Nin Lil Oms, you know, big up Lil Oms, you know, after I'm saying about on cooking on this song called Problem. And then Harry Song sort of from Nigeria, and Young Skills from Nigeria, and we have Young Alpha.
Tell us some of the countries you play, some of the countries you toured.
Wow, Fabuloso Seattle.
Just few.
Finland. Big up Master Lion Promotions.
Master Lion,
Never online, yeah.
Okay.
This time I tell about na tour handle. We are set for a tour in 2022, inshallah. You know, so Finland, Denmark, Sweden, Norway, Italy, Germany, Austria, you know. I might forget things, Slovakia.
It's a whole lot, right?
Yeah, it's a whole lot. And city a lot of cities. And I'm all in settlement before they have like cities, like one or two cities, city bar sitting there. So we played in all this place, a lot of places. And Nimfane Manko na stay this time because ngani city bele jan intaka stay. So kumpoti je ko donka hambi jane lafta kata jane la puruka jeje. So I was focused, going to school, kata karambungo to.
Kakul bani nyamo kono.
Kakul bani nyamo to kono ka na music go da show kono kata do kola and kana family take care.
So how do you see Gambian music now?
I'm gonna say we are taking a shape. We're taking a I make that mention ko kana segregate ka for old young because aba moja ma disturb ni amuta wonya why music a big telesang to the extent ko molba people are establishing themselves. You know what time until like a show promote artist show until finding DJ the radio and I'll tell present alfana. But now you have promoters. Promotional bodies, they are segments in different locations. So Nimu household name te wole farmer the fact molia jumalanti small stand and I menke. So it was not difficult for people here consume. But how will this information go? Back in the days it was gonna be so hard. So nowadays we have promoters yelling dawada.
They are ready to come.
They are ready to come and they are ready to work. So Nimo household name, the Nim promoter Nangam Konyerek, people are not asking questions, but they get the information. So that helped this launching. People know T Smalls, and we have a lot of promoters in the country.
Definitely.
So that's a new development. Means there is another development, may not. And then second, because of these promoters, we are able to reach out to a bigger audience. You know, well, I think in the sign in show get a more turn out more because the information is shared very well.
You frankly mentioned him like that is can you actually categorize on the old school?
Yes.
School?
Yes.
I want you to tell us some of the things they are happening in the music industry right now. Me like, and I feel like we should cut those things off.
Yes, like this segregation because near ko itela time long, which means if
Apart from that, are there other things me I could hear from Amira coming into call from Abondije?
Yes, that is to have respect for each other as artists. You know, because it doesn't matter me menke. Even second to man nita fangayalong ko modo yinkele before it is. So nita nata it is a let's give an example like this. Nita nata flat ground long. Bari nga nyantam bunguloje. Ita nata yanyantam bungun develop yake bunjawati. You know, it doesn't mean ko sayang ninte dunto so ko nyanta kambele o yang jibe nyado nyamako o telephone important
okay.
You know, so no jele industry to because nte through that experience. You know, it doesn't matter until we are musicians. You know, modula crowd say what it tati modu ta la fan soul society or la fan soul it doesn't matter. We should respect each other as artists, especially artists who me alango if he was there, he's done that, all of that, all of the above it. So you respect it, we pretend it on the internet, but in real life we don't do it. You know,
do you feel like artists sometimes they disrespect each other and they fight each other, they belittle each other, and that arrogance?
That arrogance is what I'm talking about. It's silently there. But it's silently there.
Yeah.
You know, and I think unless we start respecting each other as artists and individuals, then you can come to the caliber. You know, because I could be pompous. I could be saying ko bien definitely ku jamal like me alon ko al module stay the move funding nyal le fang bari inte mo alpha the moke, you know, but it's not like that. You know, in front of no telephone at a stadium or to joining any of these people who go to the stadium, you know. But then we don't have to do that. It doesn't matter it doesn't matter. Until artists the mal tema, we need to respect each other as we are all in this together and we are all performers, we are all artists. Even men kekang artists do you have fans also. I respect as an individual. You know, I respect as a partner, I respect as a colleague, I respect as a comrade. I think that's really, really important.
Have loads of messages coming in right now on my inbox, you know. So big stars going to all the fans who are texting me right now. I cannot read all the messages because I'm going to profito. That's why I come in. But I just want to say a big thank you to all of you. I'm seeing the messages coming in right now. Big respect. And T Small is also saying big hi to all of you watching us live and direct right now. All right. Let's go with that. Okay, I think we don't have enough time because we have only 5 minutes. I want us to play another video, but we don't have enough time to play all those videos right now. All right. So this one is saying, T Smalls, big up yourself. I really love you from day one. I'm still a fan of yours. You know. Kimone, I was at the Independence Stadium yesterday. I have to mention this part. I'm so much eager for the 6th of November. I keep saying Independence Stadium. How about the Independence Airport be? Magnon cover. I was like, we're live at the Independence Stadium. So when I came back to that, I was watching the videos. I saw.
And you keep saying it still.
And I still kept saying it, man.
Yeah, I think no yakam te fans you body no len yakam te and man small boy. I can't wait anymore. Yeah.
Mad, you know.
November 6th.
What do the fans expect from you November 6th?
Definitely a very new experience T Smalls, you know. Performance-wise, they've been hearing it on the music already. So performance-wise, well, because of the little distance and in the fans will team. So definitely they should be seeing me around. You know, they will be seeing me at shows. You know. So, but in your show in particular is special. Why I am celebrating all this time that I've been here. I'm inspired. Well, and sometimes we'll go for you artist carry market follow you artist of course list to be na show list to but in that T Smalls for now I'll be happy to see going artist all mel fang invite and surprise. Ngatar play ka artist cleaning body by na Celeste Joka me along ko yeah. My expect fang and he's a big name in the country and of course one time T Smalls inspire or even fang I platform dealer or even fang I access dealer to a place a studio or whatever or I advise le fang. You know, so I'll be happy to see that. You know, it's a celebration for all of us in the industry because the idea is for people don't celebrate us Gambians don't celebrate themselves. Okay, that might be true, but let's switch the ball game now to let's start celebrating ourselves, and they will help us celebrate ourselves, and the memory will always be there. So that's just the whole point. I am gonna celebrate what I've been doing all these years, and the witness is the fans. So the fans, one love to you guys. You guys are the reason why Hanisa and Benyinke and Almantara support can.
That's the small Ekatato, watch out for the 6th of November live at the Independence Stadium. Big respect and thanks for coming. We appreciate the love, you know. And big thanks to Master for one of the biggest coordinators in
I'm telling you, Master
Christian Jai, big yourself same way, you know, the full team, you know.
There are people who are so reliable, you know, and that was important for me also. I have to connect here. Make sure you be radio, make sure you be applicant.
Sometimes you call me like Fabulous Gambe, and I know you call Master for the same way.
And at the same time, family take care, you know, and bitakan studio to musical bonding.
And you want to know what's happening here, you have to call and get information also. It's very important.
Of course, because the artist jama can disturb ni tata because the connection. Because if a paper hustle can pray do work, if a dog for any can wave a poodle kick a mail at least that will sustain you. So need a ball be a musical kino.
Yes, yes,
I don't need a motimalanco, you don't know how to even record yourself. So we are in a technology world, you just need to be smart. You know, and so I was able to take care of those things, to know how to record myself well before. So I'm like a soldier, bro. I'm a soldier, I'm always prepared. And you push in and Sabalu, come over there.
Thank you, T. Small. It's a Dancer Yard show each and every Saturday from 10 to 11 p.m. on Paradise TV. You know, it's the weekly entertainment show. I'm your host, DJ The Fabulous Squad, Fabulous Entertainment. We'll be right back next week, the same station, the same time. Till then, we out. Bye-bye.
Oh, Father, hear my prayer. Patiently pray. Oh, Father, chase them away. Chase them from. Hypocrites, back my looking at jealousy. Take them from. They don't wanna see me shining. 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 What I do behind the curtain. Curtains. My only dirty planning. I'm shining. I got you've been I've been